Hey guys, it's George here from Big G Crypto Land. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic today. I'm going to be talking about the MOCHISWAP. The MOCHISWAP, yeah, or MOCHISWAP. It's MOCHISWAP, I think. But anyways, yeah, so MOCHISWAP. If you guys haven't heard of it, it is just like PancakeSwap, but a hell of a lot cheaper. Pennies, literally pennies, if you want to buy stuff on there. So it's definitely not like $11.90 for cake. You know, the amount is 0.003 for one mochi. So, guys, if you believe in the Harmony ecosystem and the Mochi swap, which is pretty much like Pancake swap, I honestly would suggest probably a good idea to probably load some in the bags. Not financial advice, but hey, you know, I'm definitely doing that. I'm definitely bagging a few of these away. I mean, you can get quite a few mocha swaps for $1. Consider it's that cheap. So, anyways, I'll stop my talking here. And in today's episode, we will go into MOCHISWAP and exercise a purchase. I want to pick up some more Mochies against the one. So let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's take a look quickly how the charts are going here. I'm going to refresh the page. Harmony.one is currently trading at 0.31 cents, so 31 cents. It's going up, guys. It's a nice climb today. So it's a 7-day climb here. So it is definitely going for a little run. But yeah, that'll give me an idea of what I'm buying here. So I'm just going to go back into the pools. So in here, we are basically looking at pools. There is a section here called Auto Mochi. So this area here, you can automatically earn more mochis. So you stick some moolah in there, which is the Harmony one. And in return, you will be getting restaking on the mochis. So it's quite nice. It's not bad. I have a little bit in there, 5,867 mochis. Be a nice return if it was $11.90. So, you know, in the hmochis here, all I have to do is buy some more and click on the add button. See, it's asking for hmochis. So if I go into buy hmochi, it'll take me into the exchange. So in the exchange, as you can see, I have a balance of 55 Harmony.one tokens in this wallet. I'm just going to use $10. I'll show you guys on how to pick up some hmochis. So typing in $10 and clicking on select the currency. It's going to be hmochis. There we go. So for 10 Harmony.one coins, I will get 1,104.02 hmochis. All I have to do is hit the good old swap button here and put that through. Confirm swap, and I'm confirming, and it is happening. Confirm. Close. And I'll get a receipt here that I purchased it. And all these transactions, guys, they're like literally pennies. They're really dirt cheap. So if you guys load up on Harmony.ones, you only need a fraction just to make it happen. Okay, so after everything went through, you'll see the balance here. I have 1,104.02. There's the receipt that just popped up. Then I bought for 10 Harmonies 1,100 hmochis. Okay, next. So I'm going to do automatic staking. So I have to go into the pools. In the pools, there's two sections. There's the auto and then there's the manual. I don't use the manual. Manual is if you want to be restaking that thing every so often. I like things on automatic. I don't like to babysit nothing if I don't have to. All right, so in here, I'm going to hit the details button. Currently, I have like I said, 5,867, $16 worth in this test wallet. So I'm just going to hit the plus button, and then in here it's going to load up my hmochis that I have. So I just bought some. I have a balance of 1,104. I can choose a quarter of it, I can choose a half of it, 3/4 of it, or max. I think we'll go max for this demonstration. So all I have to do is hit confirm, and MetaMask is going to load that in and draw the harmony.one tokens, or whatever tokens it needs for the gas, which is harmony.one. 0.00191. That is the gas fee. Very cheap. It's confirming. And then once it confirms, it'll give me a receipt up here, and we will take it to the next step. There we go. All right. So we are golden. We are at $19.59, just shy of 20. And there is my total amount now. So this here, as it generates hmochis, you can see it up here, but it automatically just adds that in there. And if you guys want more details how this project works, there's a bunch of links here. It's the website is harmony.mochiswap.io/pools, so you can read more upon the project there. But this here, this token is literally the driver for the entire swap. Okay, so in the farms here, I'm going to click on the plus button. And then I'm going to go back to this screen here where I have the inputs, and just wait for my balance to load. This is the liquidity area. There we go. So it loads the balance of 1,103.78. I have a maximum balance of harmony.ones at 35. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit max on the hmochis, because this is what drives everything. And it's only going to take what it needs from the harmony balance in order to utilize this at 100%. So that's one of the tricks here to remember is when you do the farming, you just need to worry about the hmochis and going in there at 100%, and then it'll automatically just calculate what you need here for harmony.one tokens. So now I'm going to supply that to the farm, and in total I have 101.891 harmony.one mochis. Okay, so now I'm just going to hit the confirm supply, and it's going to pull up MetaMask. It's going to give me that I'm in total pulling 9.97 harmony.one tokens, and then there's my gas fee all included in there. Confirm. And I'm adding Mochi LP to MetaMask. That's probably a good idea. That way I can actually see my balance, how I'm earning. So add token, and then close, and then there's the receipt. Okay. So now down here it tells me LP tokens in your wallet, 101.8, share of pool. That's my pool percentage. Pooled hmochis 1,103.78, and then pooled one coins, which is harmony.one, 9.97. So everything went through. Okay, so after I added that in, I need to click on the plus button in order to stake the amount. that I just added. It doesn't add it in by itself. So that's something to really pay attention to. This is a previous amount that I purchased. So we want to make sure that in the farm we do add it in there as staking. See, I have a balance sitting there of 101 we just purchased. So that didn't actually go into here. So we want to be careful and just remember that when you do your farm to hit the max, and then it'll pull in the amount that you're gonna put into the stake. Into the stake, you'll stake your coin into that farming area, because it's not going to do it for you. Like I could pretty much just walk away from here and not earn anything, which is silly, but at the same time I'm sure they're going to make some improvements to this, because if you didn't know to hit the plus button and then hit max, then you're definitely not farming. So it's now max. I got the full amount in there, and I'm going to confirm, and then confirm as soon as I have MetaMask letting me know to turn it on. Basically, it's going to cost me a little fee to switch on the farming. Confirm, and now it's under confirming. We just got to wait till it puts that 101 in here. Oh, there it is. See, now it's at 305.66. So I got about 1861 USD now in here farming away. So I will maybe make a future video on this one and let you guys know how things are progressing, and as Harmony.one does increase in value, hopefully over the months coming. All right, so we're gonna try another one here. I've been wanting to try this one. This one I'm not in yet, so we'll do the same thing. It's a wrapped Bitcoin farm here using the hmochis. So what we're gonna do is we'll click the details, and we're gonna stake LP. So it wants me to get BTC-HMO-Hmochis. So I'm going to click that. And in here, I have a small balance. So I need to load up on hmochis as well as WBTC. So this one's going to be a little bit interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'll swap some into WBTC, and then we'll figure out what the other token should be. So I'm going to do WBTC, wrapped Bitcoin, and I'm going to use my Harmony one. So I'm just going to use 10. We're just going to go 10, and then we'll see what we get. So as you can see, you know, Bitcoin is absolutely expensive. So for this demonstration, I'm getting very little, but it's demonstrating how to use the entire liquidity setup. So we got 0.00006689 of BTC wrapped Bitcoin I'm going to be getting, and that's from 10 Harmony ones. So I'm going to click that and then swap. Dirt cheap transaction fee again, so we're going to click confirm, and I'm going to add this to my MetaMask. That way I have another token here to give me a balance of how I'm earning. So I'm going to add that token into my MetaMask so I can monitor my balances, and then now I can click close. So I have a little amount of BTC. So I'm going to go into liquidity. Maybe not to confuse you guys, I'm just going to go back to the same screen under farms. That way we can kind of continue. I'm just going to close that up. There, close that up because we're working in BTC hmochi. So let's click on that here, and then stake LP, and then back into get what I need here, wrapped Bitcoin, and I should have a little balance pop in. So what I'm going to do is, because we don't know exactly how many hmochis we need in order to utilize a 100% of this. So what I'm going to do as a trick is click on max, and that'll tell me, okay, I need to have at least 1105 hmochis. So that's about $10 really. So let's go and get $10 worth of hmochis. So I go back and swap, if you guys didn't see, and I'm going to use my harmony.one currency and get the hmochis. So I'm going to go $10 or 10 hmochis, and that's yeah, just a little shy. I'll go 11. Why not? I'll have a little extra hmochi because I can always put that into my auto staking, whatever I have extra. So I'll pick up a little bit more just to make sure I utilize exactly 100% of that wrapped Bitcoin. So I'm going to swap this over. And then hit confirm. And I'm going to click close. And then for demonstration purposes, I'm going to go back to farms and back to the BTC area. Right here. Going to click on stake. Going to get BTC. So now I'm back in this screen here where we were earlier. Just going to wait till this loads up with that balance for the wrapped Bitcoin. And then as soon as it loads up, I'll just hit the max button. There we go, it's loaded. Hit the max button, and it pulls in only what it needs to utilize the wrapped Bitcoin. Okay, so once that is all ready to go, everything checks out, we're going to enable, which is turning on this liquidity area. And then we're going to hit confirm. So we're basically switching on the I'm going to stake a wrapped Bitcoin using the hmochi. And now I'm going to enable the, oh, okay, never mind. And now we're going to click on supply. And this is where the magic happens. You will receive. So I'm going to have the hmochi bundled in together with the wrapped Bitcoin. And we're depositing 1105 of the hmochis. We're depositing wrapped Bitcoin at 0.00006689, and then there's the rates, etc., etc. And there's your share in the pool, 0.27%. Not bad. I mean, be almost worth putting some more in there. Okay, so I'm going to confirm the transaction, and that is it. I'm going to add this to the MetaMask. I'm not sure if I added that one yet. I think I did, but I'll hit add token just for the heck of it. And then I'll click close, and we are in. So now we are part of this farm as well. Okay, so after you purchased everything, we go into the BTC hmochi section, and we have to click on the stake LP. And after that loads, we have that little amount of balance here. So we need to remember to go into here and actually do that, because it doesn't do it for us. It could just sit there forever. So even though we spent our hmochis and we got wrapped Bitcoin, we have to physically go in here and actually turn it on. So we have to stake it. We're adding what we purchased into the pool, basically, into that farm pool. So clicking stake LP gives me a balance, and in the balance, that's where I'm going to take that, hit the max button, and that's where it actually adds it into the farm. Otherwise, it's just going to sit there as a balance. So all I have to do is, like I said, hit the max button once. It's going to load up everything for you, and go into the confirm. And now it's getting everything all ready to go into the farm. So confirm. It's confirming, it's putting everything in there for us. And it says staked. Your funds have been staked in the farm. If you haven't seen this message, you have not finished what you were doing. So now I have a button called harvest. So I can harvest my earnings here manually as my money is working for me. So I have $6.20 USD cents in value in this particular farm. So like I said, we can always do another video here, follow up later how much money it generates, and that way we can see the valuation, how it's growing from such a little investment, unless I add more in there. So there's many ways of managing what you want to do, but yeah, this kind of gives you guys at least a heads up and an idea how to use the harmony.mochiswap.io platform. And if you guys have any other questions or whatnot, don't hesitate to comment. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you guys haven't yet subscribed, subscribe. That way you're part of the Big G Cryptoland family, and then you guys will get updates to see further videos if there's videos that interest you. And if not, then you don't have to actually open them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and happy farming. And if you haven't jumped in the hmochis or the MOCHISWAP pool, let's do it. Until next time, guys, take care. Over and out.
Maybach.